Hello everyone, welcome to Everything Football and welcome to the Match Day 5 Fantasy UCL Fantasy Tips Show. Now it's one day before Match Day 5 gets started, two more match weeks before the end of the group stage, and then it will be down to the knockout stages, but we still have some points to pick up. There's still some points available to us for us to pick up, so we still need to be serious for match day 5 and match day 6. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys my team selection. It's not the final team yet. I'll be showing you guys my final team in the deadline stream tomorrow. So I've already scheduled that. The link is in the description, the first link in the description. Make sure you click on that link and set a reminder for tomorrow and join me about 1.5 hours before the United match gets kicked off, before the Bayern Munich match kicks off as well. They're both at the same time, the early kickoffs. 1.5 hours, around 90 minutes before, I will be live showing you guys my final team and answering your questions. And also, I'll be going through the fixtures for this match week as well in this video, giving you guys my predictions, captain picks, what transfers I'm looking forward to making. And yeah, as usual, make sure to hit the like button. I'd really appreciate it if you enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're still new. I'm almost at 320. Let's try and get to 350 this week, and then hopefully 500 before the end of the group stage. So again, as well, any questions you have anyway, you can comment down below, and I'll try to get to as many of them as possible. So let's start with my team selection for match day 5 so far. So I still have Szczesny in goal and Desanoglu on the bench. Szczesny plays on Tuesday and Destanoglu plays on the Wednesday. Very, very slim chance that Szczesny will keep a clean sheet. So I'm hoping for anything, any penalty save or any save points, anything like that, an assist from nowhere. I'll take that. But if he doesn't perform, I'll just bring in Destanoglu from Wednesday, hoping for, even if it's one more point than what Szczesny has picked up, I'll be hoping for that. So there'll be no changes to my goalkeepers. In the back five, I do have Diego Carlos of Sevilla playing against Wolfsburg. I currently have Azpilicueta playing against Juventus. I have Alonso playing against Juventus as well. Kimmich playing against Dynamo Kiev, and Cancelo hosting PSG. So there'll definitely be changes there. Kimmich has not traveled with the Bayern Munich team. So I know many of you do have Kimmich in your team. So I think it's time to take him out. I think it's time to take him out, especially if you have your wild card and you are thinking of bringing in Kimmich. I think he will be rested for match day 6 as well. So I think it's time to take out Kimmich. He is not going to be available. So time to take out Kimmich, and that will save you a lot of money because he's one of the expensive guys from Bayern Munich, and defenders in general, very, very expensive. So there will be a change there. Marcos Alonso, will he start? Will he not? Chilwell has been on really top form, but Chelsea also play Man United over the weekend. Will they decide to give Alonso this game and Chilwell the game over the weekend? Again, could be. So that could be another change. Azpilicueta is definitely staying in my team. Diego Carlos is definitely staying in my team, and Joao Cancelo playing on the Wednesday will probably definitely come into my team. So the changes that could happen there, I have my 2 free transfers, so I could be tempted to take out Kimmich and Alonso. Not tempted, I'll definitely take out Kimmich, but I will be tempted to also take out Alonso. So that will be 2 boring defensive changes. And I'm looking at Skriniar. I talked about Skriniar in the best differentials for this match. I'll link it up in the YouTube guide right now if you want to check it out after this. I'll probably bring in Skriniar for Kimmich. I still have 1 million in the bank, and taking out Kimmich for Skriniar, I'll still have like another 1.5 or something. So taking out Kimmich for Skriniar, I'll have like 2.5 in the bank. I can take out Alonso and bring the other guy I talked about as well. That was Jordi Alba of Barcelona. Xavi's come in. They kept a clean sheet in their first game. They won their first game 1-0. So that could be my 2 changes. Bring in a Barcelona defender against Benfica and bring in Skriniar against Shakhtar Donetsk. So that is how my defense is looking. Let's go to midfield. Leroy Sané is still there, as you can see. He'll still be there until I see the team news tomorrow. Luckily, Bayern Munich is playing the first game tomorrow. So before the deadline, we get to see Bayern Munich's team. There's a feeling that he could still go with Sané and Lewandowski, both of them, get the job done and then take them off. But the other point is Gnabry has also not traveled. So does that mean Son will definitely start? I think Coman will definitely start. So if you have your wildcard or limitless, you could tip Coman for this week. I've not tipped him in any video, but I think he could still do well this week. Leroy Sané will still be there. If he doesn't also play, then I can be tempted to leave Alonso in the team and then take out Sané and Kimmich, probably bring in another midfielder from Bayern Munich, whoever is starting, probably Coman, and then take out Kimmich for Skriniar or Jordi Alba. I still have Jorginho of Chelsea. He'll probably stay in. I think he's still on penalties, although he's missed a lot of them recently. He's missed a lot of those penalties recently, unfortunately. Lukaku could be back, but I think that's like 30% chance of him being back. So I think Jorginho could still be on penalties anyway. Okafor is still there playing away at Lille. I said Sané playing away at Dynamo Kiev and Jorginho hosting Juventus. Okafor will probably stay in. He's done well so far. Didn't work out last time out, but still, for that price, I think he's done well. And Danjuma, as you can see, is also a doubt. So again, he's playing the first fixture against Manchester United. So luckily, we get to see the team news of Manchester United, Villarreal, Bayern Munich, and Dynamo Kiev early on before the deadline. So again, if I'm hoping all four of them don't miss, it would be a disaster if Sané doesn't play, Danjuma doesn't play, Kimmich doesn't play, Alonso doesn't play, and Lewandowski gets taken off early. It would be a disaster. But luckily, again, I do have a strong bench coming in, and all of these guys I've mentioned playing on Tuesday. So I think I'll still be happy with that. But hopefully, the likes of Alonso start and Sané starts and Lewandowski starts. Even if Danjuma misses out, I could take out Kimmich and take out Danjuma for someone 8 million, 9 million midfielder somewhere there. So that's how the midfield is looking. The midfielder I have on the bench is Riyad Mahrez. Was on the bench in the last Premier League game for Man City. De Bruyne is out. Foden was a doubt before the weekend. He got taken off as well. I think it was a rest for this game. Grealish is still out. So Mahrez could be probably a starter alongside Jesus and Foden. I expect all three of them to start, maybe Gundogan and Bernardo Silva as well. So that is my midfield. Forward line, I do have Adeyemi against Lille. He has obviously done so well so far this season. Lewandowski as well, and Vinicius Jr. So Vinicius Jr. is definitely staying in my team. As you can see, I don't have Benzema in my team, who I really, really want. So if the team news again comes out and I realize Lewandowski is not playing or sitting on the bench, I'll bring in Benzema for him. If it doesn't, I could still find space for him. Maybe I could risk taking out Adeyemi and bringing in Benzema because I'll have the money from taking out the likes of Kimmich and maybe, I don't know, Danjuma or Sané, because Kimmich is pretty expensive. So the moment to take him out, if I decide to bring in someone cheaper than Skriniar, I'll still have saved a lot of money there. But really doubt. I think Lewandowski will certainly stay in my team, Adeyemi, and also Vinicius on the bench. I think I'd be happy going with Vinicius by himself. I think Benzema being on penalties, it's a bit of a risk. They could win 4-0, Vinicius scores 1, and Benzema scores 3, and then it will look like a disaster. So against Sheriff, I think it's a must-win game, and I think they'll win it. So that is how my team is looking. Team news tomorrow. Still 4 or 5 players who could still go out of my team. I have 2 transfers. Those 5 players are Kimmich, Alonso, Sané, Danjuma, and Lewandowski. But we have to wait and see. Probably Lewandowski and Sané, at least one of them will start. So that is how my team is looking. Let me know how your team is looking. Again, join me for the deadlines team tomorrow to know how my team is looking for match day 5 finally. So click on the link in the description, the first link in the description. Next up, we will be taking a look at captains. Yeah, we will be taking a look at the captain picks from my team and any other captains I'm considering. So from the Tuesday, definitely Lewandowski and Sané, if they start, very capable of scoring 3 goals in the first half before they get taken off. So the captaincy will stick on Lewandowski. Sané is also not a bad option if he starts. Chelsea Juventus, very tricky one, so I'll not pick any captain from that game. And then I also like Vinicius and Benzema on Wednesday, the next day after the opening fixtures on Tuesday. The Wednesday, I'm looking at Benzema and obviously Vinicius. So I obviously don't have Benzema in my team, but Vinicius is. I think both of them are good captaincy choices. Lewandowski. On Wednesday, a player who I don't have, I'd be looking at differentials, maybe a Martinez Inter Milan against Shakhtar. But it's usually very risky to go for differentials on the Wednesday, especially if your captain already failed on the Tuesday, that your captain might not start. But as you can see, Inter Milan will play the first game on Wednesday, so you could take that risk of trying to captain him if you see him in the starting lineup. So let's go to the match day 5 fixtures. Let's go to the match day 5 fixtures and my predictions. So the early kickoffs on Tuesday: Villarreal against Manchester United and Dynamo Kiev against Bayern Munich. My predictions for that one, I think Villarreal will get something from this. With a win, Villarreal do qualify, but I think United, Ole is now gone. They have Carrick. They'll have a bit of a bounce. They won't win the game, but I think it's going to be Villarreal 2, Man United 2. It's also going to be crucial if Danjuma starts for them or if he misses out. So 2-2 there. Dynamo Kiev and Bayern, even if Bayern rotates the likes of Coman coming in, I think Dynamo Kiev will get a goal. So I'm going to go for Dynamo 1, Bayern Munich 3. And then the other 6 fixtures on Tuesday, Barcelona, I'm going to go for Barcelona 2, Benfica 0. Yep, another clean sheet for Barcelona. I'm going to go for Chelsea to beat Juventus by 2-1. I'm going to go for Sevilla to beat Wolfsburg by 2-1. A 2-2 draw between Lille and Salzburg, another 2-2 draw there. I think Young Boys Atalanta will be a high-scoring game. I'm going to go for Young Boys 2, Atalanta 3. So maybe we won't be getting clean sheets there. And for Malmo and Zenit, I'm going to go for a tight game. I could see it being 1-1 for majority of the game, but Zenit getting a winner late on. So Malmo 1, Zenit 2. Next up, let's go to the fixtures on Wednesday. Inter Milan, Shakhtar. Shakhtar have only scored 1 goal so far in the Champions League this season, and Inter Milan definitely need a win, seriously need a win. I'm going to go for Inter Milan 2, Shakhtar 0. Besiktas, Ajax. Ajax are already through top of the table. Besiktas have had a terrible Champions League season, and I think it's going to be another defeat here again. I'm going to go for Besiktas 0, Ajax 2. I'm going to go for Sporting against Dortmund. I'm going to go for Sporting 1, Dortmund 2, win for Dortmund there. Liverpool to beat FC Porto by 2-1. Close one, since I'm expecting rotation. We definitely probably won't see both Salah and Mane, maybe one of them, but not both. Jota could start. PSG and Man City, I'm going to go for a high-scoring game here. I can see it being very entertaining. I'm going to go for City 3, PSG 2. But the likes of Cancelo, why I have to include him in my team, I did say in the must-own players for Matchday 5. I linked up in the YouTube card right now. You can watch it after this. I did say Cancelo is a must-own because if you've seen the assist he gave to Sterling over the weekend against Everton, the assist he gave the other match day as well against was it Club Brugge? I think 3 assists in one game. He also had those 2 assists against Manchester United, and he is a defender, by the way. He can score a goal. He's already scored a goal this season against Leipzig in the Champions League at home. So anyway, he's still a good option, even if they concede 2 goals. Like they conceded 3 against Leipzig, but he still picked up a lot of points in match day 1. 3-2 to City. The next one, Sheriff, Real Madrid. I'm going to go for Sheriff 0, Real Madrid 2. Atletico Madrid, I think, will beat Milan. Poor season for Milan in the Champions League, not so much in the league. The league they're doing fine, although they suffered their first defeat recently. I'm going to go for Atletico 2, AC Milan 0, and I'm going to go for Club Brugge 2, Leipzig 2. So those are my predictions and the fixtures for match day 5. Let me go through the fixtures again. Tuesday, Villarreal versus Manchester United. Bayern Munich traveling to Dynamo Kiev. Xavi's Barcelona hosting Benfica. The big one between Chelsea and Juventus. Wolfsburg traveling to Spain to face Sevilla. Lille against Salzburg. Young Boys against Atalanta. Malmo versus Zenit. And then on Wednesday, the early kickouts, Shakhtar traveling to Inter Milan. Ajax traveling to Besiktas. And then the late kickoffs, we have Sporting versus Dortmund. Already through Liverpool hosting Porto, FC Porto. Man City, big one against PSG. Sheriff versus Real Madrid. Last time out, they shocked them at Bernabeu. Atletico Madrid against Milan, expecting Atletico to win that one, and Club Brugge versus Leipzig. So those are the fixtures for match day 5. Really, really interesting fixtures there. As well, a reminder, if you haven't joined the league, I'll be closing this after the group stage. That's 83UVQC0A09. That's the league code if you want to join. That will be the second link in the description. Make sure to join the league in case you haven't. What I usually do is I go live after the games on Wednesday to do a reaction for every match day. So if you're in the league, I can take a look at your team live on the stream. And also on Tuesday after the games, I'll be doing like a short video where you can comment your questions, transfer questions. Who should I substitute for Wednesday? You can ask all your questions there on Tuesday before the Wednesday deadline. So that's the league code. That's my team. I've gone through the fixtures. I've gone through the captain picks. And yeah, that's basically it. That's basically it for the Matchday 5 tip show. Again, remember to join me tomorrow, link in the description. If you enjoyed the video, if it was of any use, make sure to hit the like button. We are almost coming to the end of the Champions League group stage. Very, very crucial, really crucial period of the Champions League. Some teams are already through, the likes of AJAX, Bayern Munich, Juventus. If they beat Chelsea, they've definitely secured top spot. Chelsea will still need to fight for second spot, especially if they need to beat Malmo. Villarreal, Atalanta, Young Boys, and Man United still an open group. Anything can happen in that group. Any team can finish first. Any team can finish second. Any team can go out. So again, very interesting. But as of now, make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe. I appreciate you guys watching. Join me tomorrow, and I'll definitely catch up with you guys on the next one.